Hi YouTube, hi. Thank you so much for clicking to do this new bar video. Um, Real quick, a few things before you get started is the music was overlaid after the fact in the video. It sounds great, but I found it was really difficult to put the music in sync with my movements in the video. So if you are a really rhythmic person who's really good with hearing the 32 count phrase of the music, then you may be a little distracted, but it's because it's after the fact. I'm using music in my ear while we shoot the video. And also, I mentioned Patreon in the video, but I haven't set up my Patreon as of yet. Look for it in the future, maybe in the summertime, okay? Where you can see a lot more content, okay? Have a great time. Thanks. Now, if you have a wall, moving on to your thighs in parallel, I call it thighs in parallel. So if you have a wall, a great thing for this, because we're going into our chair, is to lean back on your wall. This is actually one of the closest ways you can do this that we would do with the ballet bar. Some of you take my class with the ballet bar. You see my hips are in line with my knees. My feet are parallel hip distance apart, and my knees are over my ankles. Another way, if you had something to pull back against, if I could successfully pull back on this tree and hang back, I'll put my feet forward. If I could hang back, if you have something, put your weight against, same idea, okay? So meet me in that chair. I know some of you are waiting, you're like, hurry up and get to the exercise. So in that position, tuck your pelvis forward and then touch your hips to the wall. Hips forward, tap back. When I do this, it reminds me of all those wonderful times in high school. we had to do a wall squat. Oh my God. All those wonderful times. Oh my God. Can you lift your right heel? Keep pushing your hips forward and tapping hips back. Hips forward, hips back. Hips forward and back. Hips forward and back. You're moving a few inches. Y'all keep moving. Keep moving. Switch left heel up. Moving hips forward and back. Forward and back. Hips forward an inch, back. Bring it forward and tap back until your butt's on the wall. If you're in that hanging back chair position, it's the same thing. Can you keep both heels up and hips go down an inch, up? So you have to have a slip slidey feeling on your wall. You got 4 more, 3 more, everybody. Heels even higher. 2, push your butt against the wall, reach your arms up on a high diagonal and pump your arms up. Now, take your butt off the wall. You're in incline. So it'll be like kind of like an incline chair if you're at the bar. And down an inch, up an inch. I'm taking my arm up, and down. Still working your thighs. Now the big challenge some of you may have a tough time with, you may have to grab onto something. One heel, both heels. Now if you have your heels up, you can go very deep here. Yeah, I'm moving my arms out of the way, taking my hands to the small of the back. You want to go all the way to the heel with your hips. Down for 3. Take it down, 2, 3, up halfway. Down, 2, 3, up halfway. The higher your heels, the harder it is. Up halfway. Down, 2, 3. Keep going. So that's down, 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 up halfway. Up halfway means you're not straightening your leg. Down, 2, 3. Last set till single. Single it out. Down and up. Let's go. Listen to your knees. If you want to hang on to something, you can. Last 2. Last 2. Last 1. Stand up. Very nice. We're going to take one leg back. Quick thigh stretch. Wrap your hand around your foot or ankle. I like to take my hand all the way up to my toes. Bend the knees. Tailbone tucked. Knee back. Hips forward. Feel that opposition. Hips go forward. Knee goes back. Switching legs. Now they are smoking something in this part. They out here smoking in this part. I don't know. No judgment. All right, okay. let's work on your seat, right? Okay, so my feet are parallel, hip distance apart. I have maybe one or both hands on my support, right? You can also do this one hand on your support facing me. Either way, for now, either way, it's the same exact thing, okay? But I wanna turn so you can see me. All right, so knees softly bent, tailbone tucked. I'm taking my left foot, because my left foot is closest to you, left foot. This is a 3/4 bend. Both my legs are almost equally bent, 3/4 bend, not a tight bend. And you wanna take your hips back an inch, your leg back an inch, forward an inch. The goal, if you see me on profile, you see the space here between my legs. So I wanna keep that little gap between my legs. I'm not letting my left knee come forward in front of my right knee. So try to keep that left knee pretty far back. So you can fit a whole arm between your thighs, yeah? Your toes hovering above the floor, just a few inches. Now pulse that left leg back, pulse, pulse. For those who can, if it makes sense to you in your mind, try to tuck your hips and press your left leg back. So back, hold. Left leg back, hold. Back, hold. There are people who lift the lower heel. That could be you. That ain't me today. That ain't me today. So the goal is you want to feel your hamstring working to the back of your thigh. That hamstring is what's lifting your seat. So again, your leg goes back, hold. Back, hold. A few more steps. Take it back. We got a big change coming up, Extend your left leg back as you hinge forward. So we want to extend back, 2, 3, 4, up, 2. I'm still trying to keep my left knee back. At this point though, it doesn't really matter. You can let your left knee come forward into like a soft little pop. Back 4 count, right? So it's back, 2, 3, 4. Now as you hinge forward, bend into your standing leg. Avoid straightening your right leg all the way. Do straighten your left leg. 2 count. Back 2. Back 2. Up. It's my right leg, which is my standing leg. It may not be the same leg for you, but my standing leg is never straightening out. My top leg is. 4 more sets. Back 2. Up. 3 more sets. Back 2. Up. 2 more sets. Last time until we hold. Go back and hold that left leg up. Hold. Up an inch, down. Now what does your back say? Your back may say, hell no. Right? Now if your back is saying that, come onto your hands and knees. Pulse that leg up, 16, up. It's all right. Remember, this is core as well as your seat. Keep going. Last 8. You have 8 more until our full range of motion. Last 4. Lift up, tap, down. Lift up. Take it up, tap, down. Lift and tap. Come on, 4 more. Fight for this. Burn. That long and lean burn, everybody. Last time. Beautiful. All right, so we're coming on for our pretzel work. I'm gonna turn and face you here so you can see. Okay, so we're still working the left leg. Now I want you to see my right foot. My right leg is parallel to you. My left knee is to my right foot. For now, it will not stay that way. We're just setting up, okay? Over time, the more upright you get, the harder this is. If you need to, please lean forward, like I will, and lean away from the leg, over to the right side. I like to be on my fingertips. You can have your hands flat, looks like a push-up position, right? Now take your left leg back. How far can you take your left leg back? Right, there should be a big space between your foot and your knee. So if you're not with me in person, this is tough. There's a lot of little detail. My hips are square to you. My shoulders are square to you. My shin is parallel to you. I'm not turning my belly button out to where they smoke the weed at. Excuse me. All right, all you do is bring your heel tight to your seat and you squeeze your seat. Squeeze and squeeze. Now from here, it really looks like it's a rotation. It kind of looks like my hip is rotating forward. Now these are these little fine details that I don't know if you can see from where you are. I'm gonna turn. So it's a squeeze where my hip is coming forward, squeeze. And right now my back foot is down. We wanna try to make it so that your back foot comes up. So you lead from the squeeze in your seat, yeah? Keep going. Now, if you're feeling cramping, we'll talk about that. You keep going, I'm gonna talk about some other stuff. All right, if you're feeling cramping, then immediately you need to lean more to the right or come onto your right elbow or even lie flat. So I'm rotating that heel up. You got a few more until you keep your heel up. Keep that heart open. Can you keep your heel up? Up, hold it up, just hold. And lift the whole leg, up an inch, down. The entire shape of the leg, up an inch, down, up, tap. There are people who can do this without ever touching their knee to the floor. Is that you? Is that you? If you're feeling stronger, another harder option is have your hands in prayer or have your hands on the inside of your leg, right? Keep moving your leg, everybody. I know I stopped, keep moving. Now let's pulse your leg up, pulse it up, lift it up, and pulse, and lift. Heel tighter to the seat. You got 8 more like that. You got 8, 7, 4 more. All right. So come onto your elbow, yeah? Take your leg to the side. It's another 3/4 bend, just like we did when we were standing. Just like we did when we were standing, your leg goes back. Take your leg back. If you want to lie down, you can lie down and do this. Give me 8 more. Let's soften in that leg. Good. You got 4 more till we lift the leg up. 4 and 3. Lift your leg up. You go. Take it up. Up an inch, down, up. Try to keep your underside lifted, your lower waistline lifted, and really pull your shoulder back, keeping your neck long. 1 up, 1 back. Lift up, take it back. Up and back. Yes, you want to feel your entire side body. You are going to feel your waistline. That's normal. That's okay. You definitely want to feel your outer seat. You may be the person where you may be very dominant in your waist here. Now just pulse up. Here we go. Take it up and up. Can you take your leg straight and up? If you need to lie all the way down, lie all the way down and lift up. You got 1 more. 4, 3, 2, and beautiful. All right, let's do a quick stretch. Take your left leg, the leg you were just working all that time, and take that left foot in to the right inner thigh. I take my right arm under and my left arm over and look up at the ceiling. I'm rotating the torso and looking up, feeling the entire side body. Y'all doing great, everybody. Come on up, right? Take your legs across and walk your hands forward. So I saw myself in the viewfinder and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so ashy. I'm like, cameraman, am I ashy? He's like, you look great. I'm like, the black people at home are gonna know. They're gonna be like, look at him, he's ashy. I'm like, the cameraman doesn't know it. He should wave so you can see. He's not black, that's okay. Take one hand to the opposite knee, take the other hand back behind you and twist. Really, really, really turn your neck. Really turn your head and looking back. Go up to the tippy top of your head and twist other side. Good. All right, so we're going to the other side, everybody. I'm gonna go on the other side of this tree. I think that's one of the first times I've said that in my life. I'm going to the other side of this tree. Oh, quarantine. Changing my whole life. Okay, so now it's my right leg. My right leg is facing you. Okay, I just want to make sure you see it's my right leg. Feet parallel, hip distance apart. Remember, you can also face your whole body to me. Bend both knees, tailbone slightly tucked. Taking your right leg back, point your toes 3/4 bend. Feel that smile line of your seat, and take your leg back an inch, forward an inch. Back an inch, forward an inch. So again, you can see that kind of gap between my legs here. Fight for the gap. Goals, right? Can we talk about a few other things? I just want to give you, I gained 20 pounds in this quarantine by living my best life. I feel so liberated, eating whatever I want. Oh my God. Keep going and take it back and really feel the glutes. And let's pulse your right leg back, pulse back. So shout out to you. Just shake out. I want you to feel it. So, sometimes I just stand and just shake it out. I'm like, wow. Pulse and back. Now some of you tuck and press back. That means you're tucking forward in your hips. That you really may feel the standing leg a lot. Remember, make sure your standing leg, the toes are facing straight forward and you're not turned out. Take it back, hold. So it's back, hold. It's back, hold. Remember, my leg is really close to the floor on purpose. It's not a tight 90-degree bend. Yeah? Back, hold. Give me 4 more sets. Last set, we extend your leg back 4 counts. Wherever you are, extend your leg back 4 counts. So it's back, 2, 3, 4, and it's up. Yeah? And again, hinging forward from the hip, extending that right leg back and coming up. Start to really feel that quiver. A few more sets like that. Keep going. It's back, 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3. I'm gonna go back to the other side of the tree where I was. Feels a little better, I have a little more space, but it's still your right leg. Same thing, it's 2 counts, back 2, 2, and up. Back, really plie into that standing leg. Plie into your left leg. Take it back, hold it up, and up an inch, down an inch. Up an inch, down. Remember, just lift those abs to protect your back. It's all right if you need to come onto hands and knees. Keep going. Pulse your leg up 16 times. Up and up. Lift it up. That right leg up. Up. Stretching long through your toes here. You got 8 more. Lift up, tap down. Lift up, tap down. Stretch and lift and tap. Keep those low ribs in. Abs contracted. Like my arm is right underneath your waist and you're pulling your waist away from my arm. Coming on to the mat again. Coming onto the mat. Still working your right leg. Get a little close to this tree. All right, so still working your right leg. This means I have to put my left leg forward. So again, my left shin is parallel to you. My hips are square to you. My shoulders are square to you. If you're gonna stay upright really hard, okay? Otherwise, lean forward, hands on the floor, lean to the left. I have my fingers. I love having my fingers on the floor. You can have flat palms. Now take your right knee back. Right? Your hips are still square. Still square. Your belly button pointing to me, pointing to the ground, not off to the side. Right? Bring your heels really tight to the seat and tighten the glutes. So again, it may look like a rotation. I hope you can see this. Just subtle little shift. Hope you can see it in the camera. So it's squeeze. Squeeze. If you really want to go for fine detail here, my right heel is on the floor, my right ankle's on the floor, but my big toe is kind of up. Now start to rotate and lift the heel up, and lift. Keeping the knee down for now, right? So we're trying to bring the heel higher than your knee. Can you move the whole leg up? Lift. It's all right if you want to tap down. It's all right if you have to come onto your left elbow. Some people do not touch the floor. You're a gangster. Right? Now pulsing your right leg up, pulse it up. Lift, lift, lift. Keep going. Give me 8 more. 4 more. All right, so we're gonna come over to the side. I'm gonna move this blanket over. Come onto your left elbow. Your left elbow. Take your right leg over to a soft bend, 3/4 bend, and take it back. Right? Back. Back an inch, coordinate. And again, keep lifting your waistline up, shoulder down, neck is long. This is same leg position you were in when you were standing up. So it's that soft bend. Let's go one up, one back. Take it up and back. Lift and back. Keep going, everybody. 4 more sets until we just pulse up, right? 4, 3, 2, just pulse it up. Let's go and pulse. Can you extend the legs straight? Woo! Last 4. Now, if you're like, Elgin, you forgot something. If I did forget this, soft bend and press your leg back. If I forgot that, let's do that quickly. Right? Last 8, 8, 7, 6, 4 more. In 4, 3, 2. Okay, very nice, very nice. Take your right leg, right foot to the left inner thigh. Right foot. The leg we just worked with bend. I took my left arm under, right arm over, looking up to the ceiling. Open up your heart and breathe. Coming on up. This time we extend both legs straight. Extend both legs straight, up tall on your sit bone. Point to the toes, hinging forward, or up and forward and stretch. Pointing your toes, then flexing your feet. Open your heart a little bit more and go a little bit deeper. Taking your ankle over your quad. Now you can do this seated, so I'm going to do it seated so you can see. Bending your lower leg, open your heart. You can also lie down. So if you're lying down, thread your arms between that gap and grab on to the back side. Rock side to side. Rock up to sitting. Same thing, right? Figure 4, pull. Open your chest. If you're coming back, come on back and grab onto the back of the chest. Okay, let's work on the abs, everybody. Okay, twigs. Okay, so bringing your thighs together. Now remember, if you feel your hips here, if you feel your thighs here, which could be exhausted, I understand. At some point, you want to grab your ball, your play ball, if you have it, right? Or a pillow, or something that goes behind your lower back. Some kind of cushion that goes behind your lower back, yes? Let's start by coming onto your elbows. Shoulders over elbows. And tuck. Okay? Tuck. So moving your pelvis and moving your pubic bone towards your navel, contracting your abs. And keep your heart pretty open. Tuck. So this is such a small little move. I hope you can see it at home. Now I'm taking my legs into this. So I'm taking one leg up, bringing the knee towards your chest every time you tuck. Can we do both legs? In. Bring the soles, or bring your toes together, little diamond shape. In. In. So I'm still tucking, I'm still moving my entire pelvis. I'm rolling on the sacrum, that big flat bone above my tailbone. Now from here, right leg down, then left leg down. Right leg, left. You're gonna feel those inner thighs. Again, if your shoulders feel weird, it's okay to lie down and be alternate legs, right leg, left leg. It's right, left. In 4, in 3, you may look at me like I'm crazy. You ready for this? Both legs. Can we go down, 2, 2, down, 2, up, 2. together. 3, 2. Again, it's down, 2, and lift. Give me 4 more sets. That's 4. Again, try to lift with those low abs. You know, last time. Remember what that feels like. Come on up. Keeping those legs together, knees or toes together, knees apart. Again, if your thighs are exhausted, if it's your hips, if it's your thighs, you need to lean back on something, right? I don't have anything here except the air, which still works. Hands underneath those thighs. Pull back, elbows wide, tailbone slightly tucked, and neck is long, right? Forward an inch, back an inch. Forward an inch, back an inch. Forward an inch, back an inch. Right leg lift, right, left. Can you let go? Maybe your arms could be soft in front of you. I like fists here. Cameraman was like, oh, you have some holes in your socks. I'm like, no, not holes in my socks. All right, keep your right leg up, right leg and pulse, and lift. So my chest is moving forward, legs moving back. You can hold on if you need to, right? Start to turn to the right. Can you still have your arms up here? Just arms lift. Up for 2 and down for 2. 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 no, single. Up and up. And lift. You got 4 more. You got 4, everybody. You got 3. 2 more. 2. Try to hold it up and twist over to the right. Twist. Again, the lower your arms, the easier this is. It's okay to hold on for dear life. 8, 7, 6. Last 4. In 4, 3. Back to center where you started. Up an inch, down an inch. You can always come back later. Let's march. Left leg, right leg. Left leg, right leg. You can also just bring your feet parallel if you're really having a hard time with this. One arm or both. Fists, maybe. Give me 4 more. 4, 3. The right leg up, and lift. And lift. Start to twist over to the right. Again, if you need to hold on, hold on. If you need to not have your foot up, keep your foot down. Arm up. Up for 2 and down for 2. Up for 2 and down. 2 more slow. Up, 2, down. Last one, folks. We go tempo here. Single. Arm up, halfway down. Take it up, halfway down, and up, halfway down, and up. 4 more. You got 4. 3. 2 more till we pulse and twist over to the left, to the left, to the left. Keep going. 8 more. Really feel you're twisting from the right. Feel the opposite side. 4, 3, 2. All right, very nice, everybody. Coming down to the mat. Taking your hands behind your head. Remember what we did earlier? Legs out. Legs go forward, 2. Check it out. So legs go forward. It's a down, 2, up, thighs together. Forward, 2, lift, thighs together. Keep your chest up. If you need to, please put your head down. Give me 4 more sets. 4, 3. You got 2 more, everybody. 2 more sets. 2. Last set. Lift your hips up. Thighs come together. Thighs together. Thighs. Adding upper body. Thighs. Curl. It's a reverse curl. It's an adduction. It's an adduction. If you really need to, just put your feet down, keep moving, and move your upper body instead. Okay. Almost there. Last 2. Okay. Very nice. Feet down, arms long by your side. Some of you, this is your favorite part. Arms long by your side. Tailbone slightly tucked, lifting your hips a few inches off the mat. So it's not a full bridge because I can barely get my fist underneath my hip, right? Barely. My entire rib cage is on the floor, then tap down. So hips go up and tap, lift and tap, up and tap, curl and tap. Pelvic floor is lifted. I know we're not on a profile here. That's not really a profile. Hopefully you can see me. Now a little pulse it up. Let's go. Hips up and lift and lift and up. Feel those abs. Now hold it up. Hold. Can you walk your feet forward more? Flex your feet, all 10 toes pointing up. Just pulse, pulse, pulse those hips. Lift, lift, lift. Now we're going for full height. Now we're going for ribs up. Up, 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 up. You have 8, 7, 6. In 4, 3, 2. Lift up, sit down. Lift up, sit down. Lift up, and sit. Last opportunity here to work your seat, okay? Give me 4 more. 3 more. Beautiful. Feet come flat. Cross your right leg over your left. Now this is a way to make it easier. So go back to your basic tuck with your left foot flat on the floor. Right leg over left. Can you from here extend the right leg, keeping your knees and thighs together? I'm going to turn so you can see from the side. Knees and thighs together on the same height. Now fall faster. Go up. If this is too much, go back to cross legs. Last 8. Last 8. Last 7. Last 6. In 4, 3, switch sides. Cross leg. Up. Little tuck with those hips. And up. From here, can you begin to extend your left leg out, thighs together? This is different from having separate legs. Now pulse it faster. Tuck and lift and tuck and lift and up and up. Last 8. Here we go. That's 8. 7, 6. Last 4, 3, 2. All right. Very nice, everybody. We're done. That's my quarantine bar for May. Okay. All right. So let's do a little stretch. If you want a little stretch, come around onto your hands and knees here. Shoulders over your wrist, knees under your hips. This is for your abs. Think about it for your abs in this case. Open your chest, look up to the ceiling. Take a big inhale, shoulders back. Really breathe deep into your abs here. You have a soft point in your toes. Then exhale, round the spine and rock back towards your heels. Again, I know I'm not on a profile, but hopefully you can see. Inhale, open your chest. And then exhale, round the spine. If you want to walk your hands forward more, walk your hands forward more and let your hips dip. This is my fake up dog. Safely, abs contract, tuck your toes under, extend those legs, come into your down dog, walk your hands back, hang out for that length in your hamstrings here, and then slowly roll up bone by bone, knuckles facing forward, interlace, knuckles forward, reaching up to your palms, open up, flip your palms facing up, open your heart, look up to the ceiling. Turn your palms facing, flip your palms so now your thumbs are back, or rather, interlace your fingers, can you hinge forward? Knuckles forward. Listen to your shoulder. Bend the knees safely. As you roll up, unclasp your hand and shake it all out. Everybody, just shake it all out. Shake it out. In my case, shaking out that little extra I have now in this quarantine. Just shake out. Enjoy it. Thank you so much. Bye, y'all. Have a great day. Bye.